How are we doing on spicy?
Can you see my earrings? Okay, good. Had it in mind of its own. Pick all the happiness. Hey, I'm Joe.
I'm Rebecca, and together we are
For the Love of Color. Today we're working on Rebecca's dining room. Rebecca came to me and she's like, Joe, I need to refresh my dining room. Because she refreshes a room in her house probably like once a month.
Every other week.
So I'm like, okay, what do you want to do now? So she's like, I found this wallpaper I'm in love with from Hygge and West, and I have to have it in my house.
We moved into this house, I've talked about this. I had all these blank canvas rooms, and it was time to just really like dig in and start designing.
There's nothing like a brand new build to just tackle. You know?
Tear it up!
So she was like, hey Joe, want a wallpaper? And I'm like, hey Rebecca, I hate wallpapering.
Yeah, she's like, I usually hire out for that. Oh, this is gonna be so good.
This is a pain in the butt.
Like, well hell, we can't make a YouTube video on wallpapering and like film some random dude doing it, so so she agreed. It's easy peasy lemon.
But if you can hire someone to do it, do that.
Okay Joe, I know how much you love wallpapering, but we gotta get started.
You know what? It's okay. I'll do anything for you. Let's go.
So you know what we're gonna do?
What?
We're gonna do this! Applied paste to the back side of the paper, and then we folded the ends onto themselves, which is called booking.
Correct.
And that lets the wallpaper paste activate with the paper so that it can go onto the wall. I think working with actual wallpaper is easier than working with peel and stick, depending on a few things.
You can move it.
You can move it, right. So when it's on the wall, you have more control to move it to make sure your pattern aligns. The peel and stick, if it's a really good quality, you have a little bit more handling capabilities, but when the cheap stuff, it tends to like flop and get stuck together.
Oh, and then you're like trying to peel it apart, and it's like,
Right, and it's vinyl, so if you peel it, and then it's gonna stretch, and then your pattern's not gonna line up, it's gonna be a total mess.
It's a mess.
Most places that you order wallpaper from are gonna have a wallpaper calculator. However, sometimes they don't, and in that case, you'll need to learn how to measure it yourself.
Now, wallpaper comes in double rolls or single rolls. Sometimes it's priced in double rolls, sometimes it's priced in single rolls, and it's sent in double rolls. So you really have to pay attention to how your wallpaper is being packaged. Always good to prime your walls first before you put up wallpaper. It just helps it adhere much better and easier to take down later when you want to take it down.
We're having some technical difficulties. Keep shutting off. All wallpaper is printed and they are assigned a die lot number. So if you don't order enough, you want to make sure that your die lots match. And so you're gonna have to give that number when ordering to order more. You're done with the wall, you can give it one last wipe down to make sure you get all the adhesive off, clean it up, and then let it dry.
That wallpaper was a lot of work. I'm really tired now.
It was a lot of work, but we did it.
I know we did it.
We're done.
We did it.
So all of our friends, don't get nosy and come over here looking for the mistakes, okay?
Yeah, okay.
You've been warned.
And if you do,
we're gonna kick your butt.
You're gonna be off the Christmas party list.
Yeah, you're gonna be off the Christmas list.
Okay guys, I always say, okay guys.
The extra paper left over, we are gonna use to line the drawers of the buffet. So it's not a complete waste.
Right, you always keep your leftover wallpaper because you never know what you can use it for. Well, I mean, I think for never wallpapering together and only wallpapering a couple times, I think we did a pretty good job.
I think it was a success.
I think you can do it too at home.
You
It
can.
wasn't that hard.
So thanks for tuning in this week. We have a really easy project coming at you next week because we are ramping up
for another big
a
project.
big project at Joe's house. Cannot wait. It's gonna be so good. Actually, my youngest one started feeling sad for Joe because he's like, I feel like you guys are always working at my house. When are you gonna work at your house? And she's like, oh, don't you worry. We got a big one.
I've got stuff to plan. I'm planning it out and designing it out, so
It's happening.
it's happening.
Oh, we'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and ring that bell. See you next week, guys.
You know what? We put these videos out and we wonder, does anyone even watch them?
The good news is you guys are watching them.
Thanks for watching.
Yay!
Okay, this is what I'm trying to say. Since I love Rebecca so much, I agreed to help her wallpaper, even though it's not my favorite thing to do.
Thanks, girl.
You really need to pay attention when you're doing your wallpaper. Okay,
We're having a problem speaking today,
Okay.
so you're just gonna bear with us.
Here's-
Blah, blah, blah.
No, I know, but
Okay.